to just do a whisper. I done had the music on this whole time.
Hey love, my name is Lucy May, but you can call me Lou if that's what you want to do, and welcome to my channel. In today's video, we're going to do a little face-off, a little battle if you will. So we're going to do the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Freeze versus the e.l.f. Brow Lift. They're going to go head to head and we're going to see who wins. So if you want to see who wins, please keep on watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.
Hey love, so as you can tell by the title, we're going to do a little face off. So I already did my eye makeup because I'm just doing it in the order that I would do my face. That's why I look crazy right now, because all I did was my eyes. So I would normally do my eyebrows afterwards. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna go over the deets for each one, and then I'm going to put what it's supposed to do, and then we're gonna apply it. So let's get into that. Okay, so first we have the Anastasia Brow Freeze. This is the packaging, and then we have the e.l.f. Brow Lift. Right off the back, I like this packaging more, just simply because like this is less bulky. I feel like this one is just, it's just a little bulky for me, and then the little piece at the top. But off the back, I like the Anastasia's packaging more. So for Anastasia, this one is 8 grams, and for the e.l.f. one you get 8.8 grams. So with e.l.f. you already get more, so that's a plus. So I'm gonna open these. Haven't opened them. I'm opening them on camera with you. Anastasia Brow Freeze. This is what it looks like. It has that like rose gold reflective going on, and this is the e.l.f. one. So if I put this on top of this, the e.l.f. one still looks smaller. You can see that there's some space, but I guess the packaging from the Anastasia ones make it look like it's more, but it's not. The e.l.f. one is more. So I still like the packaging of the Anastasia one so far. This packaging is just real cute, real like luxury. The e.l.f. one isn't that bad. It's just a little basic. That's all. All right, so the e.l.f. one on the back, I'm gonna read you what it says on the back. It says, get lifted and feathered brows with long-lasting hold that won't flake. No appointments, no recovery time. Infused with nourishing aloe, the gel lifts, sculpts, and tames even the unruliest brows. So that was with e.l.f. Anastasia says, an extreme hold styling wax that lifts and holds brows in place for a feather effect to maintain optimal product appearance and efficiency. Did I say that right? Efficiency. Cap must remain tightly closed at all times when not in use. The one thing I did notice about the e.l.f. one is that the e.l.f. one gave you instructions on how to use it. The Anastasia one did not. So e.l.f. says directions: bend spoolie in an applicator and gently dip into gel on clean brows. Brush up and out while pressing down for your desired shape. Use the flat end of the applicator to press brows into place until set. Oh, and they're also cruelty-free and vegan. Anastasia is cruelty-free and vegan. All right, so since it says on clean brows, I'm gonna do these first. So I'm gonna use the gels first and then put my brow stuff in it. So let me zoom y'all in. Oh, before I do that, these are just some spoolies that I bought. These is like $2 at Walmart. I got 2 of them. This is what they look like. So these is what I'm gonna use. So let me zoom y'all in. So I'm gonna get my spoolie out. I'm gonna use Anastasia on this side, e.l.f. on this side. I'm gonna do the Anastasia one first. I'm nervous. I don't know why. I'm scared. Okay. If I could get it open. It really don't. It really don't have no type of smell. So I'm gonna just take my spoolie in here. Ooh, she's thick, so you don't need a lot of this. This is thicker than what I thought it would be. So I'm gonna just put a little bit on there, and then I'm gonna just go through my brows with this. Right off the bat, this really like got my brows in place. Like I didn't even have to do much to it. I can already feel that like it just gripped my brows. And they are like snatched now. See, look at that. Okay, boom. This was the Anastasia side. Now we're gonna move on to the e.l.f. side. Okay, this one doesn't have all these cars. This one doesn't have a smell at all. This is the e.l.f. one. The Anastasia one, it did have a little smell, but it wasn't perfumey, if that makes sense. This one has no smell at all. This one is basically like the same consistency, but I feel like the Anastasia one is just a little bit thicker. It's a lot of activity going on outside. Oh my goodness. Okay, so with this e.l.f. one, it's still gripping it, but not like the Anastasia one. But nonetheless, I can see a difference in my brows. It looks like I got a bald spot in my brows. What's going on? Let me fix that. This is what the brows are looking like with no product in them, just the gels. I'm really not mad at it. So far, I ain't even gonna tell y'all who winning so far. Y'all just gotta take a guess. But, I mean, both of them are. So like this Anastasia one, as I'm touching my eyebrow, this one is still damp. This one is also still damp. So nothing has dried yet. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna use a pomade today. So I'm gonna put my eyebrow pomade on. I'm going to do the rest of my face, and then we're going to come back. So I'll have final results. Cause that way, once I'm doing my face and everything, it'll give it time to dry and really set, and then I can really get like the gist of what's going on. Like I had the music on this whole time.
Hey love, so I had to kick this in the voiceover because I had the music playing in the background, and child, I forgot all about it. So basically all I'm doing is showing y'all what the brows look like after I've did my face, so they have had some time to dry. Now this is the Anastasia side and this is the e.l.f. side. So basically before I left, the brows hadn't dried at all, but I noticed that the Anastasia side dried quicker than the e.l.f. side. And now that I'm thinking about it, the reason for that is because the Anastasia one doesn't have aloe in it. It's just the regular brow freeze. Now, on the other hand, the e.l.f. side, which we already read, has aloe in it. Anytime you add aloe into something, that means it's going to be more hydrating. So, of course, the e.l.f. one isn't going to dry down like the Anastasia one because it's more hydrating. So, it's not going to be very firm. I still can't believe that I had that music playing in the background the whole time that I'm talking through this. That's the one thing I can say is when I do my makeup, I really be in the zone. Okay, so now we're going to go over the products overall. The main difference that I noticed between the two was that this e.l.f. one, the e.l.f. one didn't, like I said, it didn't dry down as fast as the Anastasia one. And like I just said, that's probably because it has aloe in it. So if you're a beginner doing your brows, the e.l.f. one will be perfect for you because it's not going to dry down as fast, and you're still going to be able to go in and tweak certain parts or make your brows the way you want to. With the Anastasia one, you probably still can go in and tweak them, but you're not going to have as much flexibility because it's going to dry down fast. By the time you go to tweak it and do all that, or if you're one of those people who go to the rest of your face and then come back to your brows, it's going to be set. It's definitely going to be set in place. So just keep that in mind when you're doing your brows. And the winner is nobody. Nobody won. And nobody won because I'm not going to say it's a dupe because they're not exactly the same, but they're very similar. So let's say you a baddie on a budget and you don't want to pay 20 something dollars for the brow lift. For the brow freeze, you can easily swap that in for the brow lift, which is the e.l.f. one, because they are very similar. It just depends on the person. The only difference between the two is that one of them dries down quicker and it's more firm. The other one is less firm and it just doesn't dry down as quick. That's really the only difference. And you gotta think about it, it's a price difference as well. If I'm not mistaken, the brow freeze, which is Anastasia, that's like $23. The brow lift is $6. So it really just depends on you and what you prefer. You can pay $6 or you can pay $23. Okay, love, that's the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed. Everything I use will be listed down below in the description box. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.